We do not interfere with BCI's investigation.
Yeah,
no information was obtained through witness interviews.
He's gonna talk right here.
At approximately 4:32 this afternoon, officers were dispatched to 3171 Legion Lane. The information was that a caller said females were there trying to stab them and put their hands on them. Dispatchers tried to obtain information about weapons, but were unable to gather that information. Officers were dispatched at 4:36 and arrived at 4:44. We will play the first video in real time.
Could see that her body was kind of just there after. She was alive still at that time. They moved her to hospital, and it was at the hospital where she was pronounced dead. So,
like, I don't like watching those videos because it is important for people to know that it's happening, but I feel like it desensitizes people. I'm just sick of this shit, man. I'm just exhausted. Like, since the beginning of Floyd's trial until now the ending, what did they say, 64 people in America? 64, from the beginning of his trial to the ending, 64 people in America have been killed by cops. Half of them have been black or Latino.
That's a crazy stat. I did not know that.
I don't understand. Like, where is it in the training manual? Anybody watching this, if you have access to the training manual, can you please show me in the training manual where it says shoot to kill? You know, I understand, like, cops want to go home too, and if you feel like your life is in jeopardy, I understand, like, you have a right to defend yourself too. If I'm a cop, I'm going home. But, like, I just don't understand how you felt your life was in jeopardy. If a 16-year-old, I'm not saying she was, but if a 16-year-old is coming at you with a knife and you have a gun, how is your life in jeopardy?
She was 15, by the way, Micaiah.
15, excuse me. Thank you for the correction. How is your life in jeopardy? And if you had to, why couldn't you tase her? She would have, why couldn't you tase her? Why you got the guns drawn?
And I think that's the big that's the issue that everybody has with this and with every other case. Why does there have to be so many shots? Because, you know, we've spoken on these stories before, man. We've spoken on every single one that's happened pretty much recently. And there's been some that I agreed with, and there's been some that I haven't agreed with. You know what I mean? Because of the actions of the person. But now I'm catching a new pattern here. I'm catching a new pattern, and it's the pattern of just firing off more bullets than is necessary. You know, because remember we spoke on Jacob Blake, and I said if you watch the Jacob Blake video, he's walking away, he's resisting arrest, he's doing exactly what they're telling him not to do. Yes, the force was excessive, but blah, 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 blah when I said that video. But then I wasn't taking into account, like you said, the human element of it. The man got shot 7 times. 7 times is unnecessary. You know, 1 time in some people's view might have been unnecessary. For this one, 4 times? She got shot 4 times. He let off 4 shots. For somebody with a knife in your hand. It's funny because there's a saying, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Because the knife will lose, though. That's why that's it. The knife will lose. So if you're the person with the gun, you already have the advantage. And as you pointed out, this is another situation where why are we not seeing the taser? Why is it the one time where we see a video with the taser, it's somebody pulling out a next gun? All these things are happening with cops in the States, and it's all due to lack of training. And I can't just say it's racism. I can't say all these cops are just racist, but I have to say that there's something in them that makes them feel like they need to put more force when it's a black person. That's what I'm noticing. Because anybody who wants to argue that, I can name you the last 4 or 5 white mass murderers who got arrested, and some of them were protected. One, I'm not going to say his name, but y'all know, was walked out in a bulletproof vest with a police bodyguard escort to the car. This is how mass murderers who are white are treated versus somebody with a knife in their hand. So that's the problem. You know, pull up Kyle Rittenhouse. Self-defense, man. But, you know, it's sad that we have to be continuing to tell these stories.
Fuck, man. Fuck cops. Like, honestly. Fuck cops. Yeah. Yeah. Subscribe. Do something. Deuces. Young Thug looks like a Revlon model. Hold on. Wait a second.
Because if you watch Young Thug's video and you saw what he did in his video, it's nothing of what everybody else is doing in their video. He not at one point did any ski movement, so I don't know how this evolved into something else. But with that being said aside, this is something that's crazy because you normally hear about these challenges, and even when celebrities start them, it's the fans that will hop on and kind of make it go viral, those big people on TikTok or whatever. This is the first challenge where the celebrities were the first ones to put out the videos before the fans even hopped on it. And I mean in droves. Like, besides the people that in the video that you saw, there's also Quavo did one, Sway Lee did one, Coy Leroy, I don't know how to say her name, still did one. There's a bunch of people that, celebrities, Diddy did one. So this is something where it shows, like, relationships are the most important thing ever, because Thug did an interview, and it was with Zane Lowe, and they asked him, they said, yo, how did you get all these celebrities to do this? Did you pay them? And he's like, nah, I didn't pay them, man. He's like, when you're loyal to people and you're good to them, this is what happens. And that's what everybody else said. He's just a good guy who's been loyal, who's given favors and never asked for anything in return. And when he asked for this, it was like, it's no problem. You know what I mean? So this is the difference between, you look at somebody like Young Thug and then you look at somebody like Gucci,
who's burned he's blown the bridge up. He can't even come back. Where's your ski challenge video?
First of all, have you seen my Instagram? Do I be doing challenges on my shit?
You're a fan. Let's see you do that ski challenge right now. Let's go. I'll play the record for you.
It's a TikTok challenge. It's a TikTok challenge.
I'm playing this song right now.
Hold up. I'm telling you right now, the last thing that's going to happen is me doing that dumbass ski challenge. I can tell you that much.
Well, kids, never say never. Viewing public, man, what are your thoughts? Did Dre nail this? I think your video was way better than Young Thug's video. Way. I don't know. He was not skiing, and if he was skiing, it looked like he was falling down the mountain trying to get back up. But leave it in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Adeuces. So Raiders owner Mark Davis, he's down. He's one of us. Verdict comes back, puts out a tweet. I can breathe. Hold the fuck up. You could do what, nigga? People are not too happy with that. People are obviously upset because we know what that's in direct contradiction to, right? So He responds to the tweet after all the backlash. She says, that's my tweet. That was me. I don't want anyone in the organization taking the heat. I'll take full responsibility for that. I was driving home from a meeting when the verdict came in. Soon after, I was listening to Floyd's brother. I took my lead from him. And it says, it's rare I make statements about anything. And if I thought it offended the family, I would feel very badly and apologize. Other than that, fuck you. I'm not apologizing. He didn't say fuck you, but he said I'm not apologizing.
Last part, yeah. Added that last part.
Right, added that last part. So, you know.
My first initial thought was I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem with it. I mean, I get that he's not black or whatever, but NFL team, it sounded like it was support to me, almost saying in a way like, finally this situation is over and it's done with. I can breathe. That's how I took it when I first read it.
People are acting like they've never seen Waiting to Exhale with Whitney Houston. It's like, I can breathe now. Yeah. Why are people tripping?
I'm very confused. The only thing that I could think about is maybe people took the I can breathe as like, who is this white man to kind of, like, it's almost like he's saying racism is over now.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to take what he's saying to the extreme, you can take it as, oh, I can breathe now. Like, racism is done. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, if you took it that way, I could obviously see how you're offended. But I think you misinterpreted what the purpose was. Sometimes people just want to be able to support and pass along a message without having to worry about being criticized or somebody reading it the way that they want to read it. You know what I mean? I'll put it straight up and blunt. If a black person had done this exact same tweet or was the owner of this team, we wouldn't have a problem.
Not at all.
You know what that tells you, though? The phrase is not the issue.
It's who said it. The only thing was he was like, oh, I ain't taking this shit down. Fuck y'all. I'm only taking it down if the family has a problem with it. Fuck you, right. Niggers. I'm ad-libbing here, right?
You're really good at that, man. You should go into improv acting.
But the funny thing is the family did respond.
Okay.
And, yeah. According to TMZ,
fact that you're laughing, I mean, that's foreshadowing.
According to TMZ, though, they issued a statement reinforcing the family's positioning regarding the Raiders statement. On behalf of our family, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to the Las Vegas Raiders organizations and its leadership for their support of our family and for our nation's ongoing pursuit of justice and equality for all. So, no problems. Look, man, rightfully so, people are on pins and needles and they are sensitive. I get it. But damn, man.
Yo, niggas don't know how to act right now, man. Like, how fucked up is the world right now where we live in a world where niggas just don't know, like, well, I'm going to say, I'll take the word niggas out of it. I'm going to say black people. Take the word, I never said niggas. Black people. I'm talking to y'all. Yeah, because some people, you already know.
Yeah.
But, like, black people don't know how to act. We don't know what to be mad at now. We don't know what to be mad at from what not to be mad at. At this point, it's literally anything. It's anything. Let there be a company that makes furniture and they only make white furniture. Somebody gonna have a problem with it. People don't know how to think for themselves and they literally wait for TMZ, Baller Alert, or whatever, one of these news things to tell them what to be angry with, and they go along with it. Or I'll add Twitter to that. Because if you go on Twitter, I know so many people who will have an opinion of something. And then they'll go on Twitter or they'll go on these things and everybody else's opinion will be different and all of a sudden their opinion change.
Your opinion is like a sail on a boat. The wind blows and you just change direction. You know?
Yo, that is a grandpa saying, hold on to that for the rest of your life.
You know I
That's
am.
A good one.
Let's leave on this note.
Yo, bro, when we get monetized, you gotta stop this shit, all right? Because we're not making any money off of any of these things, dog. This is random.
Waiting to exhale. Breathing. Black people, man. Come on. Yeah. Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Rest in peace. Condolences to the family. Deuces. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yo, Chris, we got to 200 subscribers, man.
Finally.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to stop there. We have a new goal. The new goal is 500 subscribers. So what I need you to do, I need you to like these videos over here. I need you to subscribe right here, man. Two guys doing the podcast, man.